Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. For today's box opening, we're going to go and take another look at Kaldheim. Now, if you missed it on Friday, I opened up a set booster box. Now, this collector booster box, fully sealed and intact, belongs to a member of the channel, Frank S. Frank was kind enough to sponsor this box. I put a post out on the community and Frank said, I'm in, let's go for it. So we're going to crack this thing open, see what kind of value we can find for Frank. Frank, I wish you the best of luck. We had a pretty good set booster box on Friday, so hopefully you do even better. All right, we've got 12 glorious packs. Let's get going. So obviously the number one card in the set that we're looking for is Vorinclex. In any way, shape, or form, we will take him. But there is still value elsewhere. So we got ourselves a Guardian Gladewalker to kick us off with a Carfell Harbinger, followed by a Berg Strider. Then we're going to see a Run Amok, followed by a Feed the Serpent. Then we're going to see Kardar's Vicious Return with Crush the Weak, a Snow-Covered Forest. Then we've got Lathril Blade of the Elves coming in from the Commander set. This is actually going to be a pretty decent hit at just around $4. And then we've got a Resplendent Marshal coming in an extended art, valued just over $1. And then we've got, so 3 mythics now in a row. We got a Torolf, God of Fury, coming in from the main set. This is going to be another good hit. It's valued just over $4 in non-foil. And then we're going to see an uncommon showcase, Morit of the Frost, followed by an Egon, God of Death, coming in from the showcase series in the set. And then we've got a Herald, King of Skemfar, foil showcase, with a Draugr Necromancer coming in extended art, with a dragon and a treasure token. So there are a few tokens in the set that are valued over $1. This happens to be one of them, valued just around $2. So fantastic. So I'd say that was a pretty good first pack. So let's cross our fingers and hope for 11 more just like it. All right, so this one starts off with our Grim Draugr, Fearless Pup. We're going to see a Seize the Spoils, followed by a Masked Vandal, a Gold Vein Pick, a Clarion Spirit, the three seasons, Snow-Covered Mountain, and then we're going to see Sage of the Beyond coming in from the Commander set. Not as valuable, only 24 cents here for this rare. Then we're going to see a Maskwood Nexus in extended art, decent hit, just around $4. Then we've got Battle of Frost and Fire coming in as a foil from the main set, with a Maja Brettengard Protector. Then we're going to see a Blightstep Pathway coming in. Very cool to see that in its borderless form. This is valued right around $5, so good hit there. Then a Svella Ice Shaper, with a Kasmina, God of the Voyage, coming in showcase. And then we're going to see ourselves a Cat Human Warrior token. This is not one of the tokens that's valued over $1. And if I mess that up, I'll correct it on the overlay. Always trust the overlay, not the audio. All right, so we've got a Draugr Recruiter, followed by a Woodland Chasm coming in from the main set. The Woodland Chasm is going to be valued over $1. Then we're going to have a Raise the Draugr, Open the Omen Paths, followed by a Glacial Floodplain, Morit of the Frost. Then we're going to see Maja Brettengard Protector with a Snow-Covered Swamp. Then we're going to see a Cosmic Intervention coming in from the Commander set. This is going to be another Commander hit valued over $1. In fact, just over $2. Then we're going to see an Icebreaker Kraken coming in extended art, with a Jorn, God of Winter from the main set in foil. Then we're going to see Inga Rune Eyes, with a Kasmina, God of the Voyage, this time in non-foil, with a Nefari Betrayer King. And then we're going to see a Tyrite Sanctum coming in extended art, valued just over $1 in its non-foil form. And then we're going to see a Shard Human Warrior token. So the majority of the tokens that are valued over $1 have treasure on one side of them. So if we see that, then we know we've got a little something. All right, so this one kicks off with a Master Skald, followed by an Axguard Cavalry, a Wither Crown, Shackles of Treachery, followed by a Lasharja Kinseekers, a Draugur's Helm, Provoke the Trolls, Don't want to do that. With a Snow-Covered Plains. And then we're going to see Frisia's Retribution from the main set as a Saga Rare. Then we're going to see a Faceless Haven in extended art, valued just over $1. And then we're going to see Ovar the Allform coming in from the main set. This is going to be a fantastic hit in non-foil, valued just over $15. So amazing. Put him right down there. Now we got ourselves our card art Doom Scourge with a double Ovar the Allform. So in the showcase form, valued just around $14. So fantastic. And then we're going to see Finn the Fangbearer coming in showcase foil. We had kind of a surprise on when we opened up the set booster box that the non-foil version is worth 9.5 times less. So this should be a hit over $5 for us. It'll be on the screen though. And then we get a Cyclone Summoner coming in as our extended art rare with a Bird Elf Warrior token. All right, so that was an amazing pack. More than $30 worth of value in there. All right, this one kicks off with a Brine Barrow Intruder. Then we're going to see a Dusk Wielder, followed by a Broken Wings, Invoke the Divine, Smashing Success, Surtland Frostpire, with a Port of Carfell. Then we're going to see a Snow-Covered Mountain. And we're going to see a Pact of the Serpent. This is going to be another good hit from the Commander set, valued just over $4. Then we get a Skemfar Avenger with a Doomscar. Then a Vega the Watcher with Jorn, God of Winter again, this time in showcase. And we're going to see a card art Doomscourge with a Blightstep Pathway. We saw this exact same card in our set booster box. So fantastic to see that in foil borderless, especially because it's a double face card. Then we get a Spirit with a Treasure, not one of the ones valued over $1. I'm looking at the tokens because the Treasure Cat token is valued at $8.93. So, if we get one of those, it's a pretty decent little hit. All right, so we got ourselves a Demonic Gifts, followed by an Arachnoform, a Battlefield Raptor. Then we're going to see Priest of the Haunted Edge, followed by a Jasper Sentinel, an Elven Bow, an Ascent of the Worthy with a Snow-Covered Island. This is going to be the most valuable land in the set. Then we're going to see the Bears of Letargia, Rally the Ranks coming in an extended art non-foil with a Crippling Fear from the main set. Then we get Nefari Betrayer King with an Allrod God of the Cosmos coming in showcase form. Unfortunately, this mythic not high value. Then we're going to see Firja Judge of Valor with a Sarulf Realm Eater coming in the showcase treatment in foil with a Zombie Berserker Human Warrior. All right, so we've got now halfway through the box. We do have a couple of hits on the board here that are at least worth $10, so that's good. We'll see if we can't get a few more in here for Frank. All right, so we got an Elderleaf Mentor, followed by a Gold Maw Champion, an Icehide Troll, followed by an Ice Tunnel, a Stalwart Valkyrie, a Colossal Plow with a Rune of Mortality, a Snow-Covered Forest. Then we're going to see a Canopy Tactician coming in as our rare with a Glorious Protector, a Blightstep Pathway, this time from the main set but in foil. This is going to be valued north of $3. Then we get an Agar the Freezing Flame with a Toski Bearer of Secrets in showcase. It's going to be a pretty decent hit, almost at $10. It's at 9 and change, but we'll put that in our good pile. And then we got Firja Judge of Valor with Quake Bringer coming in, mythic hit off of the extended art series. Unfortunately, not a tremendous value. Just double checking my list. Yeah, sorry. And then we get a Tyvar with a Treasure. Unfortunately, I don't think that's going to be one of the tokens we're looking for. I think they're valuable for more than just what they are. I think there's some scarcity to them as well. All right, so this one kicks off with a God's Hall Guardian with a Rimewood Falls, a Skull Raid, Then we're going to see an Iron Verdict, followed by an Augury Raven, a Nefari Betrayer King, Herald King of Skemfar, Snow-Covered Island, the Blood Sky Massacre. Then we've got an Immersion Predator coming in extended art with Waking the Trolls. And then Zvella the Ice Shaper with an Asika, God of the Tree showcase coming in. Asika is going to be another fantastic hit, valued just over $14. So amazing. Then we've got a Maja Brettengard Protector with a Righteous Valkyrie coming in. Decent hit, valued over $4 in non-foil, with a Bear Human. So stay tuned to the end of the video. I'll be doing a full MTG box analysis on this opening for Frank as well as everybody else. So you all can see duplication, value, set coverage, coverage by rarity. We'll go over all kinds of metrics. So stay tuned for that. And if you're not subscribed, please do so. All right, we got ourselves a Grizzled Outrider, followed by a Run Ashore, a Demon Bolt, an Axeguard Braggart, an Arctic Treeline. Then we're going to see a Brettengard Stronghold, followed by a Fearless Liberator, a Snow-Covered Swamp. Then we're going to see Tales of the Ancestors coming in from Commander. This is the lowest value Commander card you can get at 13 cents. Then we've got a Dragonkin Berserker coming in extended art, with a Pyre of Heroes coming in from the main set in foil, with a Maja Brettengard Protector. Then we're going to see a Sigrid God-Favored coming in from the Showcase series, with an Agar the Freezing Flame, and a Faceless Haven coming in extended art. Very cool to see that, that art right there. Unfortunately, only valued right around $1 in non-foil. And then we get the Icy Manolith with the Dwarf Berserker. Not high value. We're really looking for Coma's Coil. We're looking for that Cat Treasure token. Heck, even a Tybalt with a treasure would be good. All right, this one starts off with Jarl of the Forsaken, Bound in Gold, then a Craven Hulk, followed by Mists of Letargia, Frostbite, Saw It Coming, Finn the Fangbearer in foil, another good hit there, with a Snow-Covered Plains. We're going to see Hero of Brettengard coming in from the Commander set. This is the second least valuable card at 16 cents. Then we get an In Search of Greatness coming in extended art, with Verja's Retribution in foil. Then a Cole the Forge Master. And we're going to see Tyvar Kell coming in Borderless. Very cool to see that mythic. Followed by Cole the Forge Master in foil showcase with a Maskwood Nexus. Decent hit, just over $4 in non-foil, with an Angel Warrior, Human Warrior on the back. All right, 2 packs remaining. Still looking for Vorinclex or Goldspan Dragon. Either one of those would be really good hits. Fingers crossed. All right, Behold the Multiverse, Snakeskin Veil, a Highland Forest, followed by a Raven Wings, then a Shimmer Drift Veil with a Fall of the Imposter, the Trickster God Heist, Snow-Covered Island, again, the most valuable one in the set, with a Battle for Brettengard non-foil saga, a Mystic Reflection coming in extended art, valued just over $1, with a Search for Glory from the main set as our rare, and then a Finn the Fangbearer. Again, lots of Death Touch with poison counters in this box. And then we're going to see Bergi, God of Storytelling. Decent hit, valued just over $7. Then we get a Vega the Watcher with Starnheim Unleashed coming in extended art mythic. Unfortunately, just not high value. With a Bird Elf Warrior token. All right, last pack, last chance. Got 3 cards over $10 at the very least. When you factor in foils, there could be more. So far, a reasonable box, but certainly not a home run yet. So we got a Dogged Pursuit with a Gold Maw Champion. Then we got a Mammoth Growth, followed by a Beskir Shieldmate. Then a Mistwalker, followed by an Icebind Pillar, a Frost Augur, Snow-Covered Forest, with a Cleaving Reaper coming in from the main set. Then we're going to see a Dream Devourer coming in extended art, valued just over $1, with a Blessing of Frost from the main set, a Vega the Watcher. Then we're going to see Arnie Broken Brow, not a high value rare, with a Moreet of the Frost. And our last card will be a rare, and it is a Reckless Crew. And our token is going to be Tybalt with a Dwarf Berserker. All right, so I'll get everything sorted, organized, and be right back with the MTG Box Analysis. In today's MTG Box Analysis, we're going to take a look at the cards that we could have pulled out of a collector booster pack and compare that to the cards that we saw in this box. Then we'll take a look at set coverage, coverage by rarity, as well as duplication. And from a value perspective, we'll look at the value of the cards in the Kaldheim set. Then we'll break down the actual observed value in this box, including a review of the Commander subset. Then we'll close it out with a summary of the box. If you want to go deeper into the analysis and see all of the metrics for this box, plus at least 80 others, simply join the channel at the Give Me the Data level. Let's get things started by comparing the eligible to the observed in this box. This chart shows all the non-foils we actually saw in green, the foils we saw in orange, and the set in gray as the baseline. In the non-foil space, we were eligible to see all of the sagas from the main set, plus 5 of the themed booster cards, all of the showcase, borderless, Phyrexian, and extended art. In the foil space, we were eligible to see nearly the entire set. Within the primary colors of Magic, we saw a very consistent distribution, with blue having 13 cards and all other colors having 14. The box also contained 22 non-foil and 14 foil showcase, as well as 2 non-foil and 3 foil borderless, and 12 non-foil and 7 foil extended art cards. Moving into coverage, in the non-foil space, we saw 40 out of 113 possible cards, giving us an overall coverage rate of 35%. Our highest coverage was in the showcase category, seeing 59% of the non-foils in the set. And in the foil space, we saw 126 out of a possible 373 cards, which gave us 34% coverage. Among the primary colors of Magic, our highest coverage was in red with 36% of the cards. Despite the set having 10 snow-covered lands and this box having 12 packs, we only saw 80% of the lands available. Pivoting to coverage by rarity, in the non-foil space, we were not eligible to see any of the commons. We did, however, see 45% of the uncommons, 25 rares for 36%, and 5 mythics for 23%. In the foil space, we saw 53% of the commons, 38% of the uncommons, as well as 20 rares for 17% coverage, and 10% of the mythics with 4 cards showing up. In total, this box contained 45 rares and 9 mythics from the main set. Being a collector booster box, duplication was expected to be low. Today's box only contained 8 cards repeated twice for a box duplication rate of 5%. Before we take a look at the value that we saw in this box, let's baseline with a look at the market value of the set as of March 4th, 2023. This chart shows the 378 cards from the Kaldheim set that you can pull out of a collector booster pack, broken down by category and dollar ranges. Currently, the set features 11 cards valued over $10, including the Goldspan Dragon at $10.94, Coma Cosmos Serpent valued at $11.47, and in this box you can also pull the Toski Bearer of Secrets valued at $13.06, the Showcase Asika God of the Tree valued at $14.48, and 2 Ovar the All Forms valued pretty close to $15 each. Then there's the standard frame Asika God of the Tree valued at $17.11, the extended art Goldspan Dragon valued at $21.22, and 3 different Vorinclex Monstrous Raiders valued between $56 and $71. These packs can also feature 21 other cards valued between $5 and $10, and 51 cards valued between $1 and $5. The remaining 295 cards eligible to be pulled are valued less than $1. If you were to add up the non-foil market prices for all 378 cards, you'd have a combined value of $650.87. Now let's take a look at the value that we saw in this box, starting off in the non-foil space. In this box, we saw 2 of the 11 big hitters, with the Showcase Asika God of the Tree valued at $14.48, and the Showcase Orvar the All Form valued at $14.81. We also saw 3 cards valued between $5 and $10, and 6 non-foils valued between $1 and $5. The remaining 31 non-foils in the box were valued less than $1. In the foil space, we again saw Orvar the All Form, but this time it was from the main set, valued at $17.09, which made it the best hit of the box. We also saw 6 cards valued between $5 and $10, and 19 cards valued over $1. The remaining 106 foils from the main set were valued less than $1. Now, if I'm not mistaken, in September of 2020, Zendikar Rising was the first set to feature cards from a companion commander set, and those collector booster boxes were only eligible to see 2 cards from the subset. After Zendikar Rising, we saw Commander Legends in November of 2020, and then Kaldheim was released in February of 2021, where they expanded the number of main pack eligible cards in the Commander subset to 16. Now, in our box, we ended up seeing 5 rares and 1 mythic out of the subset, which brings our box total up to 50 rares and 10 mythics in 12 packs. Unfortunately, the Kaldheim Commander set does not feature any cards valued over $5. There are, however, 3 cards valued between $1 and $5, and we saw all 3 of them in this box. So how did this box perform? Well, Frank purchased this box from me for $170 even, which does include shipping. The market price for this box as of March 4th, 2023 is $172.85, which means that Frank got himself a little bit of a discount. Now, today's collector booster box contained 12 packs with 15 cards each, allowing us to see 180 cards. The 6 commander cards have a combined value of $12.86. The 12 tokens that we saw are valued at $6.25. The 12 snow-covered lands are valued at $9.41, and the 42 non-foils from the main set have a combined value of $73.30. Finally, the 120 foils from the main set have a total combined value of $106.97. Add it all up, and the grand total for this box comes up to be $208.79, which means that this box is a small gain for Frank of $38.79 over his purchase price, and a return of 123% of the box price in card value. Now, for those of you interested in cards valued just over $2, the numbers look like this. In total, we saw 25 cards valued over $2 in this box, and they have a current combined value of $151.93, which means that those 25 cards represent 73% of the total box value. Thank you again, Frank, for sponsoring this box. If you want to sponsor a box, either drop me an email at mtgboxanalysis@gmail.com or keep an eye out on the community tab. Until next time, do something amazing.